Hellos. So here we are. This is actually going to be a short one, not like that last one. This is just kind of some recent finds. This one was picked up in Berkeley by a friend of mine, Shane. And this is the Jam collection. It's a double 12. I was actually pretty excited to see this. It's got a picture of the band itself. Mr. Weller right here on the end. Looking absolutely thrilled. This too had a mod target on both sides, so I was pretty excited to get this. There was a little bit of a kind of some junk up in the top corner. I think someone probably spilled their dirty bong water on this one, but managed to kind of clean up the sleeve a lot. There's still a few things in the corner there, but I'll work on them, kind of clean it up. It's a nice addition to my Weller Jam and Style Council collection. I picked this one up yet. I haven't opened it yet, but I have the CD as well, and it's signed to me by Stevie Bays from Hot Feeds. This is their last record they did. I saw them 2 nights in a row for this album, and I never did pick up the 12-inch at the show. They were like $20, although I found this one for $13, and it's sealed. Still haven't opened it yet to give it a listen. It's a 2-record set. And the artwork for this, I remember when I first saw it, it was just really confusing because there's just so much going on. I mean, look at that bird. I mean, what is it? What's that? You know, that's pretty cool though. Little toolbox right there, and they're going to work like in a factory to make, you know, sound or something. It's pretty cool. But anyways, I was going to keep this video kind of short compared to that last one, so I only have a couple more to show. This one is the first album for Bat for Lashes. I should be getting the second album pretty soon, and then maybe someday I'll pick up the newest release on vinyl. But that was a black vinyl, so it's kind of, I've always loved the font on this one, and What's a Girl to Do is like just such a great song. Everything about this, the artwork, the music, this has got the font that was used, kind of a handwritten kind of box style font. But I really love that album. This one I can't stop listening to. I picked it up at the same time as when I got Bat for Lashes, and it is a new record for Suuns. They are another Canadian band that I am really into, along with Hot Heat and Land of Talk and the Deers. I actually heard of Suuns because they were on tour with Land of Talk, which we showed in another video. I have other albums, but I showed a 7-inch. And Suuns were opening, and they were so great. Before their show, I wanted to know who they were and what they sounded like, because they were the opening band. And I found an advanced copy on CD, and I picked it up, and ended up really, really loving them. It was kind of a funny side note on the show. I was, you know, at the show, and there was only like 12 people in the venue, and all of a sudden, like, Suuns comes on, and, you know, the lights go out, Suuns comes on, and it's just great. So I kind of moved to the front of the stage to be, you know, to show that, you know, there is people in the audience at this particular show that had interest, that there actually was a band playing. Sometimes we lack that here. And all of a sudden I looked over, and Elizabeth Powell from Land of Talk was standing right next to me, and she had this really crazy dance, and it was just really great. And she was holding a Jack-in-the-Box cup that she talked about actually when her band Land of Talk came on. But anyway, just a little side note. This one is a purple marbled vinyl. So it also came with a download code. And seriously, I've been listening to this record non-stop. I haven't even listened to Bat for Lashes yet, which is what I went to get. But if you haven't heard of them, they're called Suuns. They're not really shoegaze. They're kind of like an experimental indie rock, but they have heavy electronics on this album that really mesh with all the acoustic instruments. So it's not like they're an electronic band. But they definitely have like a lot of like programs and bass synths and kind of really nice like pounding rhythms along with very soft vocals. So, but anyways, check them out. They're called Suuns. For my last record, I was just out and about with Brett, and he wanted me to have the trifecta of this particular album, and he found this for me. Depeche Mode, Songs of Faith and Devotion. This is definitely one of my favorite Depeche Mode records. Everything about it, the artwork, the singles, the music, the lyrical content, you know, the CD. And I've showed this one before. My English 12-inch, Songs of Faith and Devotion. The record itself. So now I've got all three. If there were a mini disc that I could find, I would definitely try to pick it up and have the mini disc as well. But I'm happy with having my cassette of one of my favorite albums. So thanks for checking it out. Again, a lot shorter than that last one. Kind of get in, get out. Some of my recent finds that I'm happy with. So, thank you for checking it out.